chores caught up. It's a lot. It's always, if it's not one thing, it's another. This is a really stupid and fucked up place. You got to understand, the place where the Messiah is born during the apocalypse, where they threaten to blow everybody up with nuclear weapons if they can't get them to fight over money, is the most fucked up place in the history of the world. And if you can't come to terms with that, something's wrong with you. And everybody that's involved with this place and doing the things that they're involved in doing, you're just as fucked up as this place is. What they do here is disgusting. The mountains are beautiful. The river's beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful people here. The food is good. A lot of good families, To all my homies on the road 9 to 5, keeping it real, So there's people here, it's in ancient times. But the thing is you can't be lukewarm. If you lukewarm, when your two options are, thank you, but your two options are, that you help spread the beauty of the Lord's Prayer worldwide on your technology, or you don't. And then when it happens, if you weren't trying to participate, you're gonna go down in history as Hitler's blowjob artist. Just so you know. Okay. There you go. Right. As I was watching Cartoon Planet, Patrick used to watch that, and it was funny back in his day. But today, that was funny back then? Yeah, it was. What was so funny about it? I can't explain it. It's going to be real hard to explain to people in the future what was so funny about the stuff we were doing, especially after January 22nd, 2013. It's going to be real hard to explain to people that shit was funny. Okay, they were trying to rot your balls off with chemicals because they had linguistics through the Supreme Court to do so. Right. They still had businesses that raped children to death, not just in Mexico, but just about all over yeah, I know. For money. I understand. Okay, and they would not recognize you and stand up for the Lord's Prayer to stop this. Right, they thought they could make more money and then stop it with money. Okay, that if you pay people money that rape children over more money, they'll stop raping the children over money. It's not the money, it's the rape. They feel powerful. They can get away with it, and God didn't kill them. Okay, do you understand how people like that are? Because you're one of them. There is no God. Your money's too sexy for God. I'm too sexy. So do you understand what you are and what you're doing? Because if you don't believe in me, then you don't believe in Jesus Christ, you don't believe in Adam or Moses or Muhammad, and you have no faith in God. Okay? This body, is a gift. It's a temple for the soul, and I am worthy of the soul providing life for this body on this planet. Okay? And I don't need to ask you for permission to live. I don't need you to ask you for money to live here. Okay? And I sure don't need to ask your forgiveness for not a damn thing. I'm not asking you, to accept my forgiveness. I'm asking you to forgive yourself for being such a fucking asshole. Stop being one and start living righteously like me and many others before me. And those that want to live like me right now. Okay? If you're on TV doing commercials like Einstein, not Jesus, not Muhammad, Einstein said about Adolf Hitler, We're millions of years in the making, tens of thousands of years in what you'd call evolution and relativity, If you are making jokes over money on TV right now, you are Hitler's blowjob artist and you like it. Or you think you're Hitler saying, hey, cup the balls and suck real hard. Whatever floats your boat, you fucking pervert. You're disgusting. You're making jokes about money while I'm sitting here doing everything in my ability to deliver the children from evil with the perfection of the thoughts, language, and actions of the Lord's Prayer. Okay? Loki, Agathalong, Alkalite, X-Men, Inside Out 2, Deadpool 2, Tiller Strafe, Arrows Tour, whatever, whenever, Super Bowl, Final Four, only $1.99 a month. You think that shit's funny? I want to pay with you everywhere. My favorite of theirs by Christine McVie is Over My Head. That's my favorite. But I do like Everywhere. I also like Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh, no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise, no, you can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little. Anybody else like Christine McVie? I like Christine McVie. She has a good monotone type of voice. You know, it's not like Stevie's got the, you know. But Stevie does have kind of like where people say she has kind of like a nasal pitch. I think that's just her register, her range. She has. I really like Rhiannon. I like Gypsy, and Sarah is one of my favorites. And Landslide. Landslide is also a really good one too. Yeah. So, but. You know, who right righteously give us shit, you know? Do any of those songs give us the love, the wisdom of Proverbs and the faith of Psalms and the love of Jesus Christ? No. Well then, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. That's what you tell yourself every morning and every night, right? It's just pretty disgusting, man. You guys are playing games over money. To dress up in designer clothes and attract the most superficial hoes. You talk too much, you worry me to death. You talk too much, you need to worry my pet. You just talk. You talk too much. You talk about people that you don't know. You talk about people wherever you go. You just talk about voting for president so you can get more money. And that's all they talk. They said that too during the election thing. Oh, what they're really wanting, everybody's most interested in is the economy. Forgive, debt, and trespass, and love one another in eternal faithful peace. You're a bunch of angry elves. You're South Pole elves. You're killing Chili Willy and you don't care. Is that funny? Is it just me, but does Ricky Bobby look like he could be Ben Roethlisberger's brother? I always thought that. I was like, did you know our quarterback kind of looks like Will Ferrell? Sometimes he kind of acts like him too. Yeah, he does. Okay. It's one of the things that made us like Roethlisberger so much. Ben Roethlisberger is one of our favorite quarterbacks in the history of Pittsburgh footballdom. Okay. Terry Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw is a lot like Ben Roethlisberger. Okay. No, we're not. No, that's true. Okay. One of my favorites is Cordell Stewart. Yeah, Cordell Stewart, me and Linda, he was one of our favorite quarterbacks for the Steelers. He never won a Super Bowl. No, he didn't play on the teams of as much talent, but he was a good player, and he was a lot of fun, and he helped keep us real competitive and enjoy a lot of the football games. So we really liked Cordell Stewart. Yep. Neil O'Donnell, you know, all these people gripe about it. He played, it was because of the defenses. You know, a lot of people say stuff like that. He was a decent quarterback. He was not a bad quarterback at all. It's real hard to play quarterback in the professional football league. You think it's so fucking easy, you get out there and do it. It's hard. Okay. It's very hard. You know, those guys, I know because I'm very fast. And guys used to try to, you know, pass on me when in flag football and stuff, and you couldn't get the ball past Earl. It's really hard. Okay. And it's hard to get the ball to certain guys, you know, and those guys are big and fast and they run at you and they knock you down and they hurt you. They try to incapacitate you. It's hard. No, it's very hard to be a professional football quarterback. Yeah. Running back. Yeah. You know, it's very hard. It's very hard to play any position. You know, I think the toughest is cornerback because that island you're out there. It's a very tough position to play. You know, it's, especially if you get somebody like me that's faster than you. Gosh damn it. Cover him. You cover him. And that's the thing it always, you go into like I did with James Winfrey with Alan Alan, not yeah, Alan Sweets and Son Simmons. Let me go in and guard that white boy. I said, your star can't cover me. You can't guard me. Your star can't guard me. You had to do that to jump in their heads. We should have beat them twice at home in the tournament and at the thing. But my teammates did not help me. The only teammate, about three of my teammates undermined us. Okay. The other ones were having trouble because they weren't the ball handlers and they weren't the guys that, Tony and John and Ray and Charlie were team players, and they were good guys. Okay. But Chris had a tendency to be selfish, and John and Buck and Bud Sorensen and Jimmy Costle were very selfish individuals. It was all about them, and it was just in it, and they wanted to shoot all the time. And it's like, but you don't make it, okay. Why do you want to shoot all the time if you shoot like 30%? Don't you want the people that shoot over 50% shooting the ball more? I would. Okay. I shot over 50%. Okay. And it was mostly mid-range. Yeah. I practiced really hard because I was so fast and explosive. I didn't practice my attack in the hoop. That just came naturally and you just finish. I practiced my mid-range all the time. That's all I practiced. Outside shots, I could make them when adrenaline was going and I got on. I didn't practice them that much because they were a bad shot. I played right at the cusp of the three-point thing. I still didn't think it was a very good shot. I thought you should get high percentage shots, and the closer you are and the more athletic you are, the more high percentage of shots. So, yeah, all my shots were mid-range because mid-range is the highest percentage shot. Because you can get it through, and it's harder for them to block, and you can just a good shot. And I know analytics say that. Well, if you're not one of the most athletic, quickest, have them back on their heels, jump up in the air and put it in. And for really good athletes, it's the best shot. For the guys that aren't the best athletes, take the high percentage shots. Go get on the 3-point line up Kyle Korver and stuff. But for Jalen Brunson, Michael Jordan, myself, the guys like the mid-range shot, we're gonna beat you like a drum all night long. Okay, Earl. I don't know why I talked about all this superficial bullshit to finish the video, but I did. I love you guys. Dumb, superficial assholes. Pull your head out your ass. Children need the Lord's Prayer now. Thank you. You're welcome.